guys, so we are on a road trip to see just exactly how these new Turnpike chargers, these new Turnpike Superchargers really are. Just recently, the New Jersey Traffic Authority decommissioned Tesla Superchargers across the entire Turnpike and gave an exclusive contract to a third-party supercharger named Applegreen Electric. Now, there are plenty of reasons why New Jersey Traffic Authority claims to have made this switch in the first place, but the main theme that keeps on recurring with this switch is the lack of universality in the Tesla Superchargers, meaning that the Tesla Superchargers were primarily directed towards a NACS charging port and did not have a universal CC or a CCS charging port. And Applegreen Electric claims to be more universally friendly. So these claims are not entirely accurate, as many of us already know, and the Tesla Superchargers have already opened up to other EV vehicles aside from Teslas. Another reason the New Jersey Traffic Authority claims they made the exclusive switch to Applegreen Electric is that the Tesla Superchargers required the Tesla app to actually begin to charge. So I don't know what's going on. There are plenty of Teslas. As a matter of fact, many Teslas in New Jersey. And to me, this literally, in my opinion, makes zero sense. And it actually hurts the people of New Jersey because there are far more Tesla vehicles on the road in New Jersey than any other EV manufactured car. And not only that, but the Tesla Supercharging network has already opened up to all other vehicles, to all other EV vehicles. And with the adapter, with the CCS adapter, it is possible to charge in any Tesla Supercharger in New York. So just how easy and convenient is it to use these new Applegreen electric chargers on the Turnpike? I'm going to find out. And I'm also going to find out just how convenient or inconvenient it is to get off of the Turnpike and visit the newly moved Tesla Superchargers, which were originally on the Turnpike, and Tesla has moved those Superchargers preemptively off of the Turnpike, and it appears to be very close in distance. So let's just see whether or not this inconvenience is truly a deal-breaking inconvenience for New Jerseyans who like road tripping on the Turnpike in their EVs, specifically in Teslas. Here we go, let's find out. Alright, so we're actually pulling in now to the service center off the Turnpike, and we're going to see just how these Applegreen electric chargers really are. So we're pulling off the off-ramp right now, off the highway, off the Turnpike, and we'll see you in a few seconds at the chargers. We're in the service center, and so far there are no signs telling me where to go for any kind of electric chargers. As you can see, there is traffic everywhere, heavily trafficked. The parking lot is full, and there are no signs of the Tesla or any kind of electric chargers. So I am just roaming this parking lot, trying to figure out where exactly the chargers are. Let's see how long it takes to find this. All right, we're circling the parking lot here. No, not a single sign indicating me where to go to charge my car. Still no sign. Okay, we're gonna make a right here. Let's see if we can find any indication of where an EV charger might be. So far, still nothing. Not a single sign. It shouldn't be this hard to come up off the turnpike and find an EV charger. It should not be this hard. I should not be circling the entire service area to find a charger. There should be signs clearly marked, clearly telling me right off of the turnpike where I should go to charge my car. Not a single sign. Not a single sign. Hey, look, we have a gas station here, which is of no help to me, of course. Let's see what this, if there's anywhere around here. Guys, I can't find the EV charger. I cannot find an EV charger. Wow. I just circled the entire service area. There's not a single sign for an EV charger. All right, so it turns out that the North Side Service Center has 0 EV chargers of any kind. And I'm not sure whether or not Tesla Superchargers were there to begin with, but there are no EV chargers at the North Side Service Center off the turnpike. So I am now going on the south side. I'm sorry, on the south side of the turnpike. I am now going on the north side of the turnpike to see how these Applegreen electric chargers just really are. Ironically, I had to get out of my car and ask a gas station attendant whether or not this service center has any EV chargers. And at first he thought that I was talking about phone chargers, and I'm like, no, I'm talking about electric vehicle chargers. And he's like, oh, it's on the other side. So let's see how this goes, guys. All right, we're entering in the North Side Service Center, and let's see if we can find any signs of EV charging anywhere. It looks considerably less crowded. All right, we see truck delivery signs. Still no signs for an EV charger, so I'm gonna make this right here and pray that I find something that indicates whether or not I can charge. Okay, the parking lot is still pretty crowded, and still no signs telling me where I can charge my EV. Okay, it looks like, it feels like deja vu, actually. That's what it does. That's what it feels like. We're gonna make a full circle again in the parking lot. 0 signs coming off of the turnpike, coming off of the highway to the service area to supposedly charge your EV, and there are 0 signs telling us where to go. I can tell you already that this is extremely inconvenient. I'm not sure if it's just this specific service center, service area off the turnpike, but I hope this is not going to be the trend in New Jersey, at least. Okay, I'm going to make this right here, and again, I'm praying. There are no signs anywhere to be found for EV chargers anywhere. I do not see EV chargers anywhere. Wow. What a shame, what a shame. And there was literally no indication that there are EV chargers present here, if it's even present. And on Google Maps, it shows that this is one of the locations for the Applegreen charging. Guys, I can't find the EV charger anywhere. I cannot find EV chargers anywhere. breaker. And you know what? I'm not gonna ask. I just circled the entire parking lot, and there are no signs anywhere telling me where to go for the EV chargers. And I don't even think there are EV chargers here. I mean, let me see here. I mean, I'm gonna type in Applegreen locations on the Tesla GPS here. Applegreen. Okay, see locations. Okay, we are 0.1 miles away. We are in the location. We are in the location. And as you can see, I made a full circle. And I could not find any EV chargers. And there are zero signs telling me where to go for EV chargers. And the worst part about it is, on my screen, it shows really no information about the charger. Whereas Tesla Superchargers gave me exactly how many stalls were free and what type of a charger it was, whether it was supercharging or, you know, fast or slow charging, whatever the case may be, right? So I think I'm giving up. I'm giving up on trying to find these elusive Applegreen chargers for your EV. I mean, if you were on a road trip, I mean, you wouldn't really be screwed, because there are Tesla chargers right off the turnpike. Let's see now. Let's see where I can find some charging here. Charging, boom. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. There's 1.9 miles away, and it shows that I have 6 stalls. 6 stalls available for me here. So let's go ahead and see just how inconvenient this is off of the turnpike. And I'm going to tell you right now, currently, I don't have a choice, right? There are no Applegreen chargers here that I could find, and I'm not going to spend hours circling a busy parking lot, service center, service area, trying to find an EV charger. An EV charger should be just as easy to find as a gas station at a service area off the turnpike. So let's go ahead and continue our journey, and we're going to go ahead and visit a Tesla Supercharger off of the turnpike. Here we go. All right, guys, so we're driving in town from the service area off the turnpike, and I can tell you already that it is taking us 10 minutes from the turnpike service area to get to a Tesla Supercharger. And just the fact that I'm driving through town with significantly lower speed limits, it just really is actually a little bit inconvenient in that it disrupts the cadence of a road trip. You know, the ideal cadence of a road trip is that you take the turnpike all the way down to wherever it is you need to go to until you have to get off the turnpike. And while you're traveling the length of the turnpike, you get on and off service areas to refuel, to go use the bathroom, to buy snacks, etc., etc. So the same thing is with the Teslas. The supercharging network on the turnpike just makes a whole lot more sense. Now, I couldn't even find an Applegreen charger at the service center that I was at. And I visited both the north end and the south end of those service centers off of the turnpike. And I could not find an EV charger, period. There were also zero signs for EV chargers, despite Google Maps saying that an Applegreen charger is in fact available at that northbound location, which it was not. I could not find it. And if there was one, then I have no idea, because I'm not spending hours circling the service area for this elusive Applegreen charger. So anyway, I don't have a choice but to visit my beloved Tesla Supercharger to charge my car. But I'm telling you right now that yes, it is quite a bit of inconvenience actually, and it's really unfortunate that the New Jersey Traffic Authority made this decision. In my opinion, I still can't find the reasons why it made this decision. In my opinion, I'm flabbergasted. I really am speechless. But yeah, I mean, it really does ruin the whole cadence of a road trip if you have to get, on and off the turnpike, and especially, if you're spending like 10 to 15 minutes off of the turnpike trying to get your charger, that is an inconvenience. So let's see what happens when we get here. Entering in the Tesla Supercharging network, and already what a difference. I immediately know where the Superchargers are, and it is right here to my right. You can see the Tesla Superchargers clearly marked. Tesla's parked there, charging. Zero problems in trying to figure out where my chargers are. Now I'm going to self-park. I'm going to self-park now. Self-parking into the spot. Once again, clearly marked. No problem in finding it. Right off of the road, right off the location. Boom, we are in the charging area. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Pick it up. I'll plug it in. We are charging. That's how easy it is, all right? That's how it should be done. That's how it should be done. I'm gonna tell you right now, this was a pretty big inconvenience for me to get off the turnpike and drive in town for 10 to 15 minutes to get here. But we're here, and this is how it's done. All right, guys, so final thoughts. While the road trip was great in that I did almost zero driving thanks to full self-driving supervised, the only annoying part about the full self-driving supervised, in my opinion, is that I like to wear baseball caps outside, and the monitoring system of the full self-driving, where it monitors your eyes to make sure that you're paying attention to the road as it is still supervised, gets blocked by my baseball cap. So that's why you see me nagging the wheel a couple of times. Anyway, overall, I am extremely disappointed at the New Jersey Traffic Association or Authority for making this decision, as it was nearly impossible to find an EV charger at the service area on the turnpike. As you can see in the video, I tried pretty hard in that I circled the service area one whole time, and I did try to search for any signs indicating me where to go to find an EV charger. Now, maybe best case scenario, I still missed a charger, right? I still missed where the chargers were. But if you really think about it, I can't see if there is a charger there, that anyone will essentially go on a treasure hunt trying to find these Applegate chargers, these Applegate EV chargers. I just can't see that happening. And the fact that the Tesla Superchargers were removed off of the turnpike for this third-party company charger, and for it not to even be marked by any signage whatsoever, is just mind-boggling, and it really actually hurts the public, right? There are plenty of people who drive Teslas in New Jersey, and while driving the course of the turnpike, I mean, I can't tell you how many Teslas I saw. I saw so many Tesla Model Ys, Model 3s, and even a few Cybertrucks. So the only people being hurt are the people themselves, are the actual commuters on the turnpike, are the actual public, are the general public, are the citizens of New Jersey. We're all being hurt and inconvenienced by this decision on our behalf. Now, that's just my opinion. That's just the way I feel about it. I'm sure they have a good reason why they did this. However, I can't find any reason for it. I just can't find any reason for it. And so that's basically that, folks. I was unable to find the Applegate charger on the turnpike. And going off the turnpike and driving in town with speeds at like 30 miles an hour compared to like 70 plus miles an hour on the highway was a huge inconvenience, and it really did disrupt the cadence of a road trip, right? If you're traveling the course of the turnpike for hours or whatever, it is a cadence disruptor, and going off the turnpike is a bit of an inconvenience, right? But once you get to the Tesla Supercharger, you realize that, yeah, maybe it is a cool thing that you're checking out the town, you're passing on the turnpike. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to find positives here. Realistically, this is not really a decision based in the best interest of New Jerseyans. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stand by it. Anyway, guys, if you like what you saw, please give me a like, share, and comment below on how exactly you feel about this decision. What are your opinions about this? I'd like to hear your perspectives. Please comment below. Also, if you're looking to buy a Tesla, please use my referral code in the description below, and you can get 3 free months of full self-driving supervised or $400 off Tesla Solar. And finally, have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen.